Live from the KBJR studio, this is Friday Night Lights with Alexis Bass and Alexis Beckett, only on Northern News Now.
Hello and welcome to week 3 of Friday Night Lights, your home for all of high school football action from around the Northland. I'm Alexis Bass.
And I'm Alexis Beckett. Thanks for joining us. You're in just the right place because Team Alexis will, of course, take you all the way up the shore and across the bridge.
That's right, Beckett. We start our night at Duluth East for homecoming. Can you believe it's already homecoming already? So I don't know, get your dancing shoes out, your best school spirit, or whatever these kids sell you these days. We've got the Greyhounds hosting the Cloquet Lumberjacks. Jack's looking to bounce back after 2 big losses. He's looking for their 2nd win in a row on homecoming. First drive of the game, Lumberjacks were driving in the red zone here on the 4th down. They air it out, but Anthony Carlson comes in the picture for the INT to give the Hounds the possession. Few more turnovers, Hounds punting in the 2nd quarter, but the snap gets away from the punter. He's trying to make a play, but Jake Peterson says, thank you, mean it. Jacks get the ball back and settle for a field goal to make it 3-0. Now 30 seconds left in the half after a 61-yard run from Blair Charter. It's that man again, this time using his hands in the end zone for 6. Jacks take a 10-0 lead going into the half. But East came out swinging on the read option here. Zach Valley gets an alley, breaks a tackle, and hits his 40 time. Charter on his horse, trying to catch up to Valley. Valley would dive into the end zone, gets the pylon, but the refs mark him down inside the 5-yard line. The Jacks defense holds strong. 4th down, Valley rolling to his left, throws across his body, and Cooper Elena is there for the 3rd INT of the day. Charter would punch his 2nd tutty of the day. Jacks went up 17-0 in the 4th. But East would score 16 straight. Jacks defense held firm and got their first win of the year, 17-16. Close one, Beckett.
And now it's that time, ladies and gents, for the game of the night. Heading across the bridge a little early tonight for a hard-O North Conference battle between last year's champs Northwestern and the conference leaders Cameron. Tigers coming into this one 4-0. Can they keep the streak and make a statement? Well, this is one way to do it. Early in the 1st quarter, Common's 3rd and 14. Tyson Lucas drops back, looking for a target, but finds Camden Trezenka instead. What a hit to force the Comets' punt. Tigers keep Cameron off the board in the 1st quarter, which was important. But early in the 2nd, Cole Peterson will barrel his way into the end zone for a 5-yard touchdown. Comets take a 7-0 lead. Cameron now up 13-0 with less than a minute in the 1st half. Comets 3rd and 6, back at the 23-yard line. Lucas hauls it up, but it's Tigers' Bowden-Tail on the interception, giving the Tigers one more chance to score. Northwestern moves down the field, now lined up at the 17 with 4 seconds left in the half. Ethan Harms finds Teal coming across the middle. The pass is complete, and Bowden the boy Teal finds his way into the end zone. 2-point conversion is no good, so Tigers trail 13-6 going into halftime. But Cameron would be the one to come out on top of this one, 32-14.
Now to H-Town, it's the undefeated Hermantown Hawks hosting the North Branch Vikings, looking to get another dub on home turf. We get going in the 1st quarter. Alex Schott slinging it way deep to Brody Summers, who takes it with ease. And it's the home team who gets on the board first, 7-0. But it wasn't long before the Vikings found their way down the field. Carter Drill just parting the Red Sea out there. River Freeman would try to trip him up, but Drill is gone. We've got a tie ball game, 7-7. 2nd quarter, Hawks just setting themselves up for another score. Shot with the dart to the future Bulldog. Peyton Menzel with the snag and grab. Thought I might get tackled there too. Seen it safe. Hawks 1st down, and here we go. The duo back to work. Schnott knows who to find. Menzel with the tutty to rob the lead back. And H-Town is up 14-7. Vikes tie it right back up before the half. And it's the Vikings who come out on top, winning 28-21, ending the Hawks their very first loss of the year.
And over in Proctor, one of these was going to get their first win of the season. We jumped to earlier in the 1st. The Rails airing this one out. Zach McPhee, the cannon, right in the breadbasket, hits Dane Ullman in the stride, breaks the shoestring tackle, gets in for 6. Proctor with their first lead of the season. Henry Mower's a bit excited. Hibbing, though, looking to answer. Nathan Gustafson gets the handoff, cuts back, slams on the brake, makes another cut, breaks more tackles, and hits the sidelines looking for more. He'd eventually be taken down. Proctor would hold still 6-0 in the 1st, and the Rails turn defense and offense. Ball comes free, and McPhee is the one to scoop it up. He goes all the way for the scoop and score. Rails take a 12-0 lead. They ride that all the way to the final whistle and get their first win of the season, 32-12.
Next, we head to the 9-man ranks to Mountain Iron Buell, where the Cheelers had plenty to celebrate about as Northwoods comes to town. First drive for the Rangers and quarterback Caden Kleins with a quick out to receiver Colton Dallas, who splits the defenders and turns on the burners. He won't be stopped. A 65-yard tutty gives the Miners an 8-0 lead. Then later in the first quarter, Kleins finds his other main man, Evan Anderson, on a crossing route. He tiptoes down the sidelines and goes in to pay dirt untouched. MIB would miss the 2-point conversion, but leads 14-0 now. Second quarter, and it's all Rangers. This time, Klein decides, hey, you know what? I'll just take it myself. Darting to the right, a great spin move to get past the defender, and then drags the tackler into the end zone with him. Klein goes beast mode with the Russian touchdown, and the Miners put the hammer down all night, taking the victory with a score of, well, Beckett, you might not believe this one, 76-0. And I'm not even sure what else I have to say with that. Well, while Esco got also a big win, 66-8 over Mora. In 3 games, Esco was outscoring their opponents. Get this, 202-20. Wow. They have a section championship rematch next week against Pequot Lake. And how about those Hunters? They're 3-0 after a 46-6 win. They got East next week for a big rivalry game.
And staying in 9-man, the Cherry Tigers win big again, 62-8 to improve to 3-0 on the season. And speaking of 3-0, don't look now, but Mesabi East Giants are exactly that. After 20-14 win up in I Falls, Giants have a big matchup with Moose Lake Willow River next week.
Man,
those are some numbers.
Those are some numbers that I don't think we could even make up right up. But
you can't make them up.
I love the talent we've got here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. We're having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun. But don't worry, it's only begun.
Because when we come back, we go back to the WIAA to see what Sparty Party Nation was up to on the road tonight. Plus, the best part of the night is still to come. If you know, you know. That's all next.
This is Friday Night Lights, only on Northern News Now.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights. Thanks for sticking with us. As promised, we take you back to Wisconsin, where Sparty Party Nation was on the road, hoping to pack their bags with the W tonight. Could they do it?
Let's see.
So let's see. New Richmond with the ball, and Joe Hypner needs no map quest to find the end zone here. All clear, and the Tigers get the first TD of the night. 7-0. Still the first, Reese Hyde with the fake. He takes his time, and catcher Langness living out his name. What a catch for the 25-yard touchdown. Tigers double their lead to 14, which means Sparty Party needs to find some life. New quarter, but the Tigers have no chill, doing more of the same. And Langless is really doing the most at this point. A 36-yard feed from R.J. Omnison. You may know how the rest of this one goes. It's 21-0 and ends up being 48-8. Spartans fall to the Tigers, but hey, Beckett, there's always next week.
There's always next week. And further into the WIAA, Hayward fell to Mossany 44-3, while Ashland lost at home to Medford 59-6.
Well, just as it is on every Friday night in the fall, it is the eve of college football Saturday. But for UMD, friends, family, and fans, tomorrow's game day in Week 3 holds greater importance.
Absolutely. It is not only the Bulldogs welcoming fit in Sioux Falls Cougars, but seeking redemption tomorrow and marks the 10th annual Military Appreciation Game.
That's right, Beckett. UMD is looking for revenge after dropping last season's game against Sioux Falls by only 3 points. The Bulldogs hope to continue their offensive dominance. The team has scored over 40 points in their first 2 games. And the key for this team is to get off to a fast start. The Bulldogs are averaging 34 points in the first half of action, led by reigning NSIC Offensive Player of the Week QB1 captain Kyle Wally J, leading them through the air and on the ground. All eyes will also be on head coach Kurt Weezy, who is looking for career win number 100. But Weezy knows that Saturday's Military Appreciation Game means more than just stats or records, and understands just how important it is to his team and the community.
This isn't 1 or 2 people from behind the scenes. This has been worked on for 5 or 6 months, preparing for this evening and this afternoon, and our guys appreciate it.
This will be the 5th one or 6th one that I'll be a part of, so I've been here for over half of it, and it's a really cool thing here at UMD. You see a ton of people come out to the games. I have family members who are in the military, in the Air Force, and it's incredible what the flyover, the flag on the field, like everything about it is really cool.
It's an early start for the Bulldogs on tomorrow morning's game day. There's a special military tailgate at 11 a.m., followed by the Bulldog Walk at 1:25 p.m. as well as a military flyover from the 148th Fighter Wing. Kickoff against Sioux Falls is set for 2 p.m. Well, speaking of all things good, victorious, and winning, just about getting all those dubs around here, Beckett, it's our favorite time of the night.
It is. It is time for the play of the night, and my play of the night comes from the game of the night. You can't go to a Northwestern game without hearing this name. Golden Teal with a 43-yard interception, turning defense into offense, what we usually say. Well, he does it both. He goes on to score the touchdown for the first Tiger points. He has to win, Bess. He literally does it all, but go ahead.
I don't know. I got something for you. Here we go. My choice for pop-off play of the night comes all the way from the home of the Miners up at Mountain Iron Buell, a whole mouthful. Quarterback McAden Klein's the dual threat weapon for the Miners, takes it to himself. The right side hits a nasty spin move and then says, yeah, get big, defender, as he drags that wannabe tackler into the end zone. With him, Klein's dominated through the air and on the ground all night long. So all I've got to say, Beckett, is pop off Kleiner.
I guess we'll see. Well, that's a wrap for us. It does not have to be for you. If you want to rewatch any of tonight's highlights or the entire show, you can sprint on over to our sports page at northernnewsnow.com.
And of course, head over on to our Facebook, Twitter pages to vote on which play you thought was the best of the night, and come back here next week. We'll be here all season long. Thanks for watching, and in the wise words of Tom Hansen, keep smiling, Northland.